Oh, no. All the tape is coming off. We can fix this. Hello, this is Eric Not Bios, and welcome to my video connecting multiple strips or multiple pieces into one, where you can use one remote to control everything. In this video, you're going to actually learn the basics, and what you're about to see right away is double-sided foam tape from 3M, and this foam tape actually gets stronger over time. My monster basic strip is now connected here, and that's a far more detailed video. Links below, and you're going to learn a lot more than you're going to learn in this video here. Now, if you actually want to learn more about different strips, Sparky is connected right here, the Spark strips, behind my monitor. And the Genie Prisma strips is connected to my desk here. And the supplies used in this video will all be in the description below. Now let's continue on. So what you want to do is line it up. Even if you go past the strip, it's all absolutely fine. You can always trim after. The main thing is getting your coverage. So what I do is actually put my fingers here. To get my coverage, I get my fingers between the strip and the glue here, and I roll it all the way down. I don't even really have to look at it, I just have to feel my way through it. So we're gonna make sure it's stuck on very good all the way through the strip. So to start off with attaching these different strips together, what we're going to need to do is actually grab one of these packages so you actually know what we're dealing with, and one of these here. So what this is, it allows corners, so you can actually corner them together, and you can actually take off this waterproof material and actually line it over this and then put the clip in. So first things first, what do you do? Well, first of all, we have to expose the contacts, and I've already done one for you right here on this particular strip, which involved a lot of poking and prodding. So we have to get rid of that silicone stuff off top. So we can now, once you open your little thing up like this, slide it into its little compartment. And believe me, no one said this would be easy, and it's definitely not. It's not an easy task, I'm not going to lie. This is not easy. So you have to get those copper contacts fully in, and that's one of the hard tasks to do. And you don't want to bend up the pins at all that hold this, because you have to get it in fully. If you don't get it in fully, they're not going to work, or you're going to lose some of the colors or whatnot. It's okay once you have it in. So you want to make sure they're not overlapping, that they're in properly. That plus sign will have to be lined up with a plus sign on this side of the strip. Then you have to slide that in. Plus side with plus side. And believe me, these are tight. They have to be tight. If they're not tight, they're not going to connect properly. Once you have that, you can snap it closed, and then we can continue on with the other side. So with the other side, I'm going to have to take another side off, disconnect, and then continue the same process right through. Right now I've got a bit of a mess happening, so we got to take the plastic off here so we can expose the contact. Follow the same procedures we did the other one. And this is how you reattach as one. And that means we have to snip off these little brain part connectors, or connect to another set, depending on the situation and what you're doing. Because this allows you to, in most cases, to connect from one device to another if you have interconnects between these for pins. So these are 4-pin connectors. I'll leave links below to Amazon, and I don't have affiliate links, so anything you purchase, it's not helping this channel at all, it's just for you. And that's all okay. So after poking at it, the edges, I now got it loose and separated. As you didn't see the other part. But yeah, these are not very good scissors, these ones right now I'm using. Just gonna cut off this plastic. So I got some free space on here. And then do the other side exactly the same. So you'll see that there are these little connections right here. And what I need to do with these things here is actually pry them up with this little guitar pick looking thing, because this particular one comes all fully closed. And so this is how you connect them, pin by pin. And so this video is going to end with me actually connecting 2 strips to one and see if it actually works, because this is my first time ever doing this. I know it's possible, and now I've actually tried soldering together, because you can actually solder these together even, but it's a lot more work and a lot more difficult, because my prism strips that are 6 contacts rather than these 4, that's a lot harder. You have to go all the way through your plus signs to the plus sign on the next one. I'm still not sure if we can see this or not, because the screen's too small for me to see. There's a plus sign on this side. Slide it in all the way. And then the contacts on your other strip here, I gotta make sure positive is running in the same place, that plus sign, because if it doesn't, it will not work. Yeah, I like that sticky. The stickiness of the strip, it's actually nice to have it on here, because it actually makes it easier to hold together. So now I have 2 strips connected together. I'm going to connect 1 controller. So for the fun of this, I'm going to disconnect all the controllers and let's connect this all to as well. So you know that there's only one cable connected, and that's all I'm going to do. 1 solitary cable connected. 1 solitary brain. And let's see if this works. Moment of truth. Polarity, I don't know if I got the polarity right, because it connects. There we go. 2 strips. 2 strips connected. So there we go. With 1 cable, I can actually cut this end off, unless I can use it to connect to something else. So it works. So that's how you connect the Monster Basics together. So you can basically take all your 4 strips, connect them together, but you need to have 1 brain connection. So what I recommend is you start with 1 connection, 1 of the brains here, and leave 1 end here. And then the rest of it, you're all going to go in a circle around until you reach that 1 last end. And that's the smart way to do it, because you'll put their corner across here, maybe the brain down here at the back here. The brain, of course, is where the controller activates off of. And if you're wondering what the brain is, this right here is your brain that connects to your USB cable. So you need 1 of these. If you don't, you are not going to have a working, functioning unit. It has to be connected to 1 of these, to USB. This is what interacts with your remote control. So when I actually use the remote control, I can now turn both these strips off and on with that, of course, that 1 connection. It's all 1 unit. So hopefully you learned something today, and if you want to see more and how to actually repair them so they stick again and whatnot, remember to catch my video in the links below. So watch for that, because lots of hours worked means not lots of time, and means I have to cram everything in right now. Have yourselves a wonderful day. And remember to comment and subscribe, and of course, leave a like. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.
This is not BIOS, tech and hardware.